Hey guys, welcome to Horror and Me. I'm your host Aaron Mitchell, and on today's video we have a very special video. First, it's been a long time since I have done a direct video face-to-face with you guys like this. I've been obviously doing a lot of toy hunts and that sort of thing, so I figured this video would be a good one to kind of come back to this as well as the toy hunts, to do these face-to-face sit-down unboxing type of videos. So the first piece I have, or actually the only piece for this video that I have to show you guys today, is something super special. I'm just gonna take a minute here just because it's for my peace of mind and just crack a beer here because it's kind of a momentous occasion for me, and I'll explain why here in a second, but let me just take a sip of this fine IPA. Get my bearings here. What I'm gonna show you guys is the single most expensive piece I've ever bought for my collection. You guys know me, and if you followed my videos for a long time, you know that I kind of cap myself at about $300 for most collectibles. I don't really feel the need to spend more than that for a certain item, and if it is more than or somebody's asking more than that for it, I always just feel like I could find it cheaper some other time. With the case of this piece that I'm going to show you guys today, it's something that is kind of a holy grail to me. It's something that I've always wanted, and I know they are expensive. It's hard to find them in the shape that I'm going to show you of what the pieces that I have for cheap. So I'm not going to tell you guys what I paid for it. I will tell you though that I did pay more than $1,000 for it, which is completely unheard of for me. It's something I never ever do. But again, once you guys see this piece, you'll kind of understand why, and why I feel like it's such an important piece to me in my collection. So let's just not waste any time. I want to get right into this. Again, this is kind of like a dream come true for me. It's, something that I've dreamt about owning for years and years and years, and I'm finally happy to have it in this room amongst my other things in my house. And yeah, it's kind of like an emotional thing for me a little bit, because I never thought A, I'd be able to afford one. B, I never thought that I would even get to the level of collecting where I would actually have one of these things. And then just the fact that I got such a good example of it is just kind of a dream come true for me. So I'm going to take one last sip of beer here, and then we're going to get into it. So first, I'm going to show you the box. Okay, I'm going to be very gentle with it, but we have a nice little wooden box here. And as you can see, there's a number on the front. I'm going to explain the box to you a little bit before we get into what's inside here. This piece that I'm going to show you came from the Harvard Medical School, and basically they would have their stuff libraried out in like shelves, and this is how they would display their specimens in drawers like this, and you pull them out and that sort of thing. It has like a nice wooden cover on it. So this piece I'm going to show you came from the Harvard Medical School. So let's not waste any time. Let's just pop this open. I'm going to show it to you guys. It's super fragile. I don't want to handle this more than I need to. It's going to go in the glass display shelf as soon as I'm done with this video, and it's going to live there for the rest of its life. So let me set this down, and I'll pull the piece out, and I'll show you. Let me just set this down, move the box. Okay. Whew, I love this thing so much. Oh my God. Okay guys, so what we have here is my very first, hopefully only, European skull, human skull. I love this thing so much. This has been a dream of mine to own this. What's really cool about this skull is it has all the teeth intact. You never see all the teeth. Whenever you see skulls like this come up for sale, they could be missing the jawbone, they're missing a shitload of teeth. The nose cavity is all broken out. The eye sockets are all messed up. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this skull. It's an awesome example, and I'll explain why it has like all these little like metal pieces on it here in a second. But you guys can see this thing is awesome. I have always wanted a human skull, an authentic human skull. So what this was I can first tell you that it is a male skull. The reason it is a male skull is because you can tell by the 90-degree jawline. That is something that is a telltale sign that this is a male. If it was a female skull, it would be more than a 90-degree angle. It kind of slopes down a lot more. And also the mastoid process muscle, or bone here in the back, is another telltale sign that this is a male. What else is cool about the skull is the forehead. Based on this and the guy that I purchased it from, it is a European skull, which is rare. It's uncommon to have a European skull here in America that has been up for trade in the, what is it, ostomy, I think it's ostomy, osteo world. What you commonly see is Chinese or Indian skulls in the trade. This was a studied piece at the Harvard Medical School, so you do have the jaws with the spring, so it will keep it intact. I don't want to do this more than I need to because I do not want to break the teeth. And also there's little hooks on each side to remove the cranium. So I am going to let that, or open this up real quick, let you guys see it. I'm just going to set it down, being like super gentle with this. But you guys can see the inside cavity. You guys can see the hole in the middle. This is actually where they remove the brain. Obviously, when the body is dead and it starts decomposition, the brain will turn to like a mush, and then they just suck it out. They used to do it through the nasal cavity. This skull is from the 1950s and has been living in the Harvard Medical, I don't know, wherever they keep their stuff, since the 90s. The guy that I bought it from bought this and also another one. And he gave me the better of the two, which is awesome. But yeah, really cool that you can kind of take it apart. I'll show you guys the inside. You guys can take a look at it there. Sorry, the light's kind of crazy, but really, really cool. You can see all where the down in here where there was some bone loss just over time, and it just looks so gnarly on the bottom, like where the spinal cord would come into the body and the brain stem. Now, I know this kind of collectible isn't for most people. You guys know that I do obviously collect action figures and toys and that sort of thing, but I do have a few other weird pieces that I'm happy to have in my collection. I have a authentic prison letter for John Wayne Gacy. This is my first like skull. I do have other like mounted up pieces like a tarantula and like butterflies and stuff like that, but nothing on this level. So this is definitely something that I've wanted forever, and I'm happy to share it with you guys because I'm probably never going to show it again, at least on my YouTube channel. I might take Instagram pictures of it later after the video's up, but just really, really love this. I love the presentation of it. Again, it's rare to have a skull like this completely intact with all the teeth. Let me get in close on the teeth so you guys can see that. I mean, that's fucking gnarly. Oh, I love this piece so much. I'm super happy to own this, you guys. I'm through the moon. Again, that's why I'm drinking a beer. It's just definitely like a joyous occasion for me. Again, it's something I never thought I'd be able to own or afford to own. So, yeah. This is my authentic European human skull. Awesome. So I want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot more toy hunts. I just haven't had time over the last week. I've had a lot of stuff going on, but we'll be doing more of these videos, toy hunts, that sort of thing. So please subscribe. Leave me a comment and a like on this video. Let me know what you guys think about the skull. And also, I want to name it. I feel like it needs to have a proper name. Obviously, I don't know the identity of the person. But if you guys come up with a cool name, put it down in the comments, and whoever picks the best one, I'll do a little something for. Maybe I'll send you guys like a figure or something like that. So I want to say thanks again. Also, look out for my next video that should be up in a few hours after this one. I'm going to be doing my Fright Crate for September. So I want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you guys enjoyed this content and would like to see future episodes of Horror in Me, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to keep in contact with me to see more of my content, you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Horror in Me. See you guys next time.